What did you make of the Wacker as a place to bat?
Yeah, I think as a batter, I enjoyed the conditions. Quite similar to back home at the Wanderers, with the extra bit of bounce. There wasn't as much pace in the wicket, but I assume that's because it was day one. But all in all, me personally, I enjoyed the outing out there.
Temba, after a hard day like that, what's the talk going to be? As in, how are you going to get back into this game tomorrow? Is it all about the first session?
Yeah, definitely. I think what's happened today has happened. We can't do anything to change it. So I think our performance in the first session tomorrow, will give us an opportunity to pull back things. It's quite obvious that Australia have the upper hand at the moment, but the game is definitely not far from over. I think from a batting point of view, second innings, that will give us an opportunity to knuckle down. The wicket still seems quite true, so I think there's an opportunity there for the batters to dig in, and with the bowling as well to bring it back.
Temba, what were sort of going through your mind when you walked out there? It was probably the most pressure you've ever been under going out to bat in your Test career so far. What were you planning on doing?
Yeah, honestly, I just tried to bat. I just tried to take things as slowly as possible. Faf was there, so me trying to build a partnership with him. That was the most important thing at that time, and just to try and take it deep. I think myself and Faf, we got a bit of a partnership going. Unfortunately, we let it slip. With Quinny came in, we tried to do the same thing. And yeah.
You were out there for a while. Did you notice the cracks in the pitch during the day as you batted? And do you think that with the hot weather coming up that it might become more of a target for the bowlers?
When I was batting, I didn't see any substantial breaking down of the wicket or any cracks like that. Looking at the way they batted, the Australian side, the wicket still looks true. I think the ball is starting to skid onto the bat, which is quite a good sign. But I expect, with the hot conditions, that the wicket probably will break up. But in saying that, I think it'll still be a good batting wicket.
Temba, yourself and Faf are, I could say, like-minded batsmen. Possibly more defensive, aggressive. Somebody like Quinny comes in. Is that difficult to adjust to, having a partner who is clearly a lot more aggressive than you are?
Not necessarily. I think with Quinny, I batted with him. I'm from provincial days, from at school, so I kind of understand the tempo that he bats. I understand that the way I bat is also quite key to the way he's gonna bat. So, I am a middle order batter, so trying to adjust to the situations is quite key. That's part of my role. But for me, it's just to try bat. There will be instances in my innings where I do hit a couple of boundaries. There will be instances where I've got to knuckle down, and grind. So for me, it's just a matter of just trying to adjust to whatever's happening at that point in time.
How disappointing was the team with the David Warner non-dismissal, because it would have obviously been crucial?
Well, for me personally, I haven't heard anything about that. If you're saying that he was out, it's obviously quite disappointing. But there's not much we can do about that now. I think tomorrow there'll be opportunities to get him out, and that's what we're going to focus towards. But what's happened has happened.
Temba, could you explain the thinking behind the spinner playing rather than Morkel or the other quick?
Keshav has done quite well of recent. Morne Morkel, I think he may be coming back from injury, so maybe he's not 100% fit for that. I think as well, considering that the wicket might break down, I think that's where the thinking was to have a spinner.
What sort of total would you need to bowl in Australia out for to have a realistic shot at saving or winning this Test match?
That's a good question. I'm not exactly too sure what they are now, but as low as possible, I would think. Yeah, that's a very good question. I don't know.
Does this the pressure of what's happened today feel any different to the pressure of what you may have felt when you were under the cosh in India through last season? Are there any similarities or experiences you can draw from?
No, not necessarily. I think it's only one day of cricket that we've played badly with this season in our test arena. There's still a lot of comfort. There's still a lot of confidence amongst the guys in the team. We take comfort in the fact that we have the skill, we've got the experience to come back stronger, and that's what we're going to be focusing on tomorrow.